All right, gonna play some Digital Diamond Baseball 1977 opening day for the Texas Rangers and the Baltimore Orioles. A really good pitching matchup. Bert Blyleven against Jim Palmer. They both pitched complete games in this game, and it was a 10-inning game that the Rangers won 2-1. So we'll see if we can get that same pitcher's duel here between two greats, Blyleven and Palmer. Palmer on the mound, Burke Campaneris ready to get things started here in Baltimore. So let's play some Digital Diamond Baseball. And looks like Campaneris is going to start with a strikeout. So Palmer racks up his first K, and that'll bring up Bunk Wills. 287 hitter in 77. And looks like he might draw the walk here. And Wills is on first with one out for Claudell Washington. And looks like Palmer is losing the strike zone here. He walks his second guy, first and second, one out. That'll bring up Dave May. May. Oh, and that's a wild pitch. So there's a wild pitch. Second and third, one out. I'm going to play back. It's the first inning. Second and third, one out for May. We'll give up one run. And it's hit to first. And he does get the out, and the runners hold. So second and third, two out for Hargrove. And they're going to get the strikeout there, so Palmer gets out of trouble. And that'll put Blyleven on the mound against Al Bumbry here in the bottom of the first. Texas doesn't score there. And it looks like Bumbry is going to strike out, so Blyleven gets him on one of his nasty curveballs, and here's Rich Dower. And Dower's going to draw the walk. He's on first with one out for Kenny Singleton, switch hitter, batting lefty here against the righty Blyleven. And he hits a little blooper for a base hit in front of Claudell Washington in left field. So first and second, one out, and that'll bring up Lee May. And Lee May, you got a hold of one from Bert Blyleven, and that is gone. Lee May with a 3-run home run here in the very first inning, and the Orioles up 3-0. Palmer's got a 3-run lead. That'll bring up Eddie Murray. And he strikes out. So a strange inning for Blyleven with a couple of strikeouts, but he gives up a 3-run homer. Bring up Pat Kelly. Kelly hits it towards Campaneris at short. So we're going to go to top of the second, but the Orioles with a 3-0 lead on the Lee May home run. Toby Harrow will lead it off. And he hits it out to center. Bumbry makes the play. One out. It's Tom Grieve. Palmer now with a 3-run lead. He's going to throw strikes, hopefully. Oh! We've got a 2-run lead. Tom Grieve gets a hold of one towards left field. He hits it out. It's 3-1. Jim Sundberg. So Palmer throwing strikes, but Grieve got one and hit it. Now Sundberg hits it towards second. Dower makes that play, 2 out. Juan Beniquez will bat. He's going to hit it. That's just foul territory. Dempsey looking for it, and he makes the play. But Grieve makes it 3-1. And the Senseis will lead off here in the bottom of the second against Blyleven. Ground ball towards Hara, and he makes the play. 1 out. Dempsey. So 2 good pitchers on the mound, but it's 3-1 here in the bottom of the second. A couple of long home runs. There's a strikeout. So there's 2 out. Now to bring up Belanger. Belanger only hit 206 and 77. And hits this one towards Toby Hara, but this time he does not make the play. E5. And Belanger's on with 2 outs for Bunbury. Just take a quick look at Belanger. 15 steals, 8 caught stealing. Well, that was a gift of a base runner with 2 out. Why not try to get the lead and get in scoring position? No, we're not going to do it with an 877, though. So Blyleven throws over, holds Belanger, and Bunbury will bat. And he takes ball 4. So all of a sudden, an error and a walk, and Blyleven's in trouble again. First and second, 2 out for Rich Dower. This one is hit towards short. Campaneris is able to make that play, and we're going to go to the third. It is 3-1 Baltimore. Campaneris will lead it off. And he hits it out to center. Bunbury makes that catch, 1 out. Bring up Wills. Wills swings. He hits it towards right. Singleton is able to get to that ball. 2 out. Nobody on for Claudel Washington. And he swings, hits a ground ball to second base. Easy inning for Palmer. We go bottom 3. Blyleven back out there. He's going to face Singleton leading it off. And he struck Singleton out. So 1 out. That is the 4th strikeout for Blyleven. Here's Lee May. Lee May went yard his first time up, a 3-run homer. He hits it towards right. Dave May is there and makes the play. 2 out for Eddie Murray. Murray is 0 for 1. And he hits it towards Campaneris, and we're going to go to the 4th, 3-1 Baltimore. Dave May going to lead it off against Palmer. And looks like another walk. Palmer has walked 3 in this game. Runner on first, nobody out for Hargrove, who is a good hitter, 305 and 77 with 18 homers. He took forever in the box. He would not last with a pitch clock. And that's hit towards Bunbury, who makes the catch. 1 out, runner on first for Toby Hara. And that is going to be deep to center field, and Bunbury's not going to get it. It's a double. May stops at third. Second and third, 1 out for Tom Grieve. With a 3-1 lead, will stay back. Grieve homered his last time up. Give up a run for an out here. And it's hit towards Belanger at short, and the runners hold. So second and third, 2 out for Sundberg. Oh, and Sundberg's going to come through with a big hit, deep fly to left. And Kelly is not able to get to that ball, and it scores both runs. And this game is tied at 3. Big clutch hit from Sundberg with 2 out. Bring up Beniquez. New ball game, 3-3 here. And this is hit towards Bunbury in center, but he's going to get that one. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 4th now, all knotted up at 3. Pat Kelly will lead it off against Blyleven. And he hits it towards Campaneris. Didn't hit it hard. 1 out. DeCinces, 19 homers in 77. And he might have a base hit here. It's hit towards right, and it is going to drop in for a base hit. And now there's a bobble by May. And DeCinces takes second. So a single and an error puts DeCinces in scoring position with 1 out for Rick Dempsey. Dempsey hits it towards Bump Wills at second. So that's the second out, but the Sensei's gets the third for Belanger. Mark Belanger is going to be retired on a hard line drive to second. So we're going to go top of the fifth inning. Campaneris leading off against Palmer. And he hits it to Singleton in right for the first out. Bump Wills will bat. 3-3 game, top of the fifth. And a weak ground ball is short. And that's going to be the second out. Claudel Washington will bat here in the top of the fifth with 2 out, nobody on. And he's going to strike out. So we're going to go to the bottom of the fifth now. We're going to have the top of the order, Al Bumbry leading it off. Bumbry is 0 for 1 with a walk. And he's going to get a hold of one towards center, and it's not going to be caught. So Bumbry's going to be on second with nobody out for Rich Dower. Orioles trying to regain the lead. They had a 3-0 lead, but no more. This game is tied. Here's a hard line drive to Hara, and Dower is out. Bumbry able to get back. Runner on second, 1 out for Kenny Singleton. And he strikes out, 2 outs. So Blyleven's done a good job of freezing Bumbry at second. He's going to have to get Lee May, though, who has homered off him already in this game. And he does get him with a strikeout, so Blyleven with a good job. And now Palmer's going to come out top of the sixth, and Dave May is going to lead it off. May is 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. And he struck him out. That's 4 for Palmer, and that'll bring up Hargrove. Mike Hargrove used to drive Phil Rizzuto crazy in the booth because he used to take so long at the plate. And there he's got a base hit in front of the left fielder. So runner on first, 1 out for Toby Hara. And that looks like it's going to be a base hit in front of Singleton in right. Hargrove stops at second. So first and second, 1 out for Tom Grieve, who's homered in the game. Palmer in a little bit of trouble here. It's hit towards Bumbry in center, and he's able to get there for the second out. Runner's holding, and here's Sundberg, who had a big clutch hit his last time up. He's driven in 2 runs in this game. Got a chance for another clutch hit here in the sixth. But this is a weak ground ball to second, and that's going to get Palmer out of the inning. So we're going to go bottom 6 here. Blyleven back on the mound. He struck out 6 here. And it's a 3-3 game. He has new life after giving up that 3-run homer in the first. He's put up zeros the rest of the way. Eddie Murray will lead it off. And, he's going to lose the strike zone there, though. Couldn't get the curveball over, and Murray walks. Bring up Pat Kelly. Kelly wasn't a bad hitter. He's got some pop. He's going to swing. And it looks like he's going to swing and get a base hit towards right field. Murray stops at second. First and second. Nobody out for Doug DeCinces. Again, the Orioles threatening here. That's hit weakly to third. And he gets the force at second. But that's all he can get. So first and third, 1 out. Now it's Dempsey, the Oriole catcher. Sundberg got the big hit for Texas. Now can Dempsey get a big hit here in the bottom of the sixth? No, he struck him out. Big strikeout for Blyleven. That's 7 for him. And now with first and third, 2 out, it's up to Belanger here in the bottom of the sixth inning. And he's not going to come through unless Hargrove bobbles this. The inning is going to be over. So we're going to go to the seventh. It's 3-3. Palmer out there. He struck out 4 batters in 6 innings. He's going to face Beniquez here. Good ball game. And he's going to hit it towards May at first, and May is able to get to the bag before Beniquez. 1 out. Bring up Campaneris. Campy's 0 for 3 in the game. And that is towards DeCince's at third. He makes the play. 2 out. Bump Wills the batter. And Bump Wills grounds it right back to the pitcher. So we're going bottom 7, 7th inning stretch time. Game tied at 3. Al Bunbury in the top of the order against Blyleven here in the 7th. Blyleven has 7 strikeouts in this game. And that's hit towards Wills. Hit it hard, a line drive, but it's caught. 1 out. That'll bring up Rich Dower. And Dower hits it weakly to Beniquez in center. That's 2 out. It's up to Ken Singleton here in the bottom of the 7th to get something going for the Orioles. And he is going to do something here. He hits a fly ball towards Beniquez, but Beniquez can't get it. Singleton's on first now with 2 out. Not much of a threat to run, so it's going to be Lee May looking for his 2nd home run of the game, but he'll settle for a base hit. This is towards center. Again, Beniquez can't get it. Singleton will stop at second with 2 out. First and second, 2 out, giving Eddie Murray a chance for a big hit. Eddie Murray, 27 homers and 283 average. Trying to come through here for the Orioles. It's 3-3, bottom 7, first and second, 2 out. And Eddie Murray gets a hold of one to center field. And Beniquez isn't going to get that one either, and it's not going to stay in the park. And again, the Orioles with a 3-run lead at 6-3 Baltimore. Eddie Murray off Burt Blyleven. So Burt Blyleven in 7 innings has given up 2 3-run homers. And here's Pat Kelly. Big hit for Eddie Murray. And there's a base hit for Kelly. You wonder how much longer Blyleven's going to be in this game. Doug DeCince is up. And he's going to hit it weakly towards Hara at third. But the Orioles take a 6-3 lead. So they have a 3-run homer from May and a 3-run homer from Murray. And now Palmer again with a 6-3 lead. He's going to pitch to Claudell Washington. He's got a 3-run lead again. See if he can hold this one. This is hit hard towards Bunbury, but Bunbury's going to make that catch. 1 out. Dave May will bat. May is 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. And he gets a hold of one. He hits it towards Bunbury, and Bunbury's not going to get it. He's on second with 1 out for Mike Hargrove. Hargrove hits it hard towards center field, but Bunbury's able to get that one. So Bunbury's been busy here. Runner on second, 2 out for Toby Hara. Oh, and Toby Hara gets a hold of one. A deep fly ball is centered. Bunbury not going to get that one. And it's 6-5 here in the top of the 8th inning. Tom Grieve. I'm going to let him face Grieve. He's right-handed. See if he can get out of this inning. It'll be his last if he can get out of it. And that's a base hit. That's a base hit in front of Singleton. Sundberg is coming up. 2 outs. Oh, boy. Let me see who my righty is in the bullpen. I know I got Tippy down there. I think I got Dick Drago from the right side, if he's in the pen at an opening day. Let me look at the Orioles bullpen. Give me a second here. 6-5, top of the 8th inning. Let's take a look at the bullpen. Yeah, we got Tippy. We don't have Miller. Who was there? Let me go on Baseball Reference. Let me look and see their little bullpen hierarchy here. Because I know Tippy had a good year. He had like a 2-point-something ERA. Yeah, they don't have Drago on the roster, it doesn't look like. He would have been the righty I would have went to. Dennis Martinez. You know what? I'm gonna let Palmer face him because I don't like my righty options. So Sundberg, who has a big hit in this game and 2 RBIs, it's 6-5. What a game! And Palmer's going to try and get Sundberg to get out of this inning. If it was a lefty, I would have brought in Tippy. Could have still gone to Tippy Martinez there, but he's going to get him on the strikes. So Palmer does come up big there, and that's probably his last inning. And we're going to go bottom 8. Blyleven's still out there as well. Basically, he's made 2 bad pitches, 2 3-run homers. It's 6-5, bottom 8. Dempsey will lead it off against Blyleven, and he's going to strike out. So that's the first out. Bring up Belanger. Obviously, I want my defensive guys in there, so I'm just letting these guys hit. We got the lead, and Belanger strikes out. Would love an insurance run, but I don't want to mess up my defense. So 2 out, nobody on for Bunbury. And he strikes out. So Blyleven finishes strong. Very strong 8th inning for Blyleven. Now, if I can remember how to make a pitching change in this game, I'm going to bring in Tippy Martinez to try and save this. And he's going to pitch. I believe that's how you do it in this game. I haven't played a lot of Digital Diamond in a long time. So Tippy Martinez is on the mound. He had a 2.7 ERA. He did save 9 games. He led the Orioles with 9 saves. And he's going to try and save this game for Palmer. It's 6-5. It's been a home run derby. Beniquez is going to lead it off for the Rangers. And the Orioles are trying to hold on to this 1-run lead. Beniquez is a .269 hitter with 10 homers and 77. And he's going to get on base. Line drive to left that Kelly can't get, and the tying run is on first with nobody out. Now, Campaneris can bunt. I don't know if corners in matters a lot in this game, but I'm going to bring the corners in. Runner on first, nobody out, and Campaneris is up. And he struck him out. Big strikeout for Tippy there. 1 out, runner on first for Bump Wills. Bump Wills was a switch hitter, so he's going to bat right against Tippy here. And now Wills is bunting. And they get him at first, but he does move Beniquez to second. So interesting with 1 out, maybe bunting for a base hit there. Wills gets the runner in scoring position now. They're down to their last out. It's Claudell Washington. We'll see if they pinch hit. Claudell's left-handed against Tippy. But that was an interesting decision. Runner on second, 2 outs. Tippy going to try and close this game out. Let's see if Washington's going to bat. It looks like it. And he's going to strike out, and the ball game is over. Good ball game. Orioles win it 6-5. 2 3-run homers, 1 from Lee May, 1 from Eddie Murray. The Rangers fought back and got a couple of big hits of their own, but they fall a run short. Palmer is going to get the win. Blyleven's going to get the loss. He pitched a complete game in the losing effort, and Tippy will get a save. And pretty good ball game. I like the Digital Diamond game engine. I think it's actually kind of fun to play. And I know everyone talks about Digital Diamond with the Board Companion, but plays a good game, and you can play any season. So, all right, thanks for watching.